Hello there. This is Abel again, and here's another one of my projects that I'm really proud of. And this right here is basically a Space Invaders game type of project. And essentially, this was one of the very first coding projects that I've ever done on Python. I did this as a college freshman through ACM, also one of my first organizations that I joined in college. And essentially, they helped us out basically code a Space Invaders like game. If anybody's not sure who Space Invaders is, what that game is, it's basically just an old school arcade game where you basically just shoot like a bunch of aliens on like a little screen before they like descend to the bottom of the actual screen itself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This took about a whole semester to code in general. I coded with a lot of help from ACM and again, just an amazing organization. And I believe I can also give out some credit to the bonsaihelp.org, if I can remember this correctly. Also helped out at least with like a little like template for ACM, how to do this workshop. At least from what I remember from that time, not really too sure. But let me see. But yeah, this took again a lot of time, a lot of code. If I'm correct, it's about like 429 lines of code. Oh, nope, never mind. More than that, 492 lines of code. Oops. And essentially for this right here, basically the whole point of the game is, hey, you shoot some little, alien sprite things, and basically, if you get them all, you basically complete it like a first stage, and then that will end up to like another, I guess, level, all that stuff, and essentially your score is gonna be counted up, counted up, counted up, endless. It's gonna be forever, finite until like the the memory of your game is, I guess, dead or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This was used using Python again, and also a little subprogram called Pygame, which basically helps out making your life easier, at least with like coding like little arcade games like this right here. Also, I've been using Notepad++ for the actual like writing of the actual code for Python. Again, great application. Definitely check it out if you can, just amazing. And yeah, mostly the majority of this code is just mostly just a lot of definitions, a lot of ifs, else if, all that stuff. Or I guess they call it elf, if. Yeah, it's been a while. Definitely, I really had a lot of fun with this. I know that definitely one of the main issues that I had with it was just having the actual like GUI itself like turn on, like the actual user interface of the actual like game itself. That was definitely a main issue. I think that was also maybe because of a lot of syntax errors, which is also fun to have. Great, I just love syntax errors. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, at least regarding the coding side of it. Not to actually like put up the game. So if I can remember this correctly, I believe that there is like an easy shortcut to basically access the game just by clicking on the file explorer icon and just like, oh hey, here you go, yada yada yada. You can just open up the game. But this is old school style. That's how I did it back when I was a freshman in college. And essentially, basically what I do right here is basically I just go to the correct directory in the command prompt for Windows. If you're using Apple, or an Apple product like a Mac, basically it'll be the terminal itself, not command prompt. I forgot how to do it in terminal, but I remember it's just like dollar signs or whatever. So let me see. So directory, I put it on downloads, the actual file right there. So I'm just gonna do this, do CD, and then put the name of the downloads. Let me see. Let's see if that works. Yep, works. And then I'm not gonna look up the directory of my downloads because that's like about like I don't know, like 1,000 files. So I don't want to waste my time there. So, oop, yeah, wrong word. That I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh no, never mind. Anyway, so let me see. It'll be CD, and I put it in a little file called Star Wars. And you might be asking yourself, why is it called Star Wars? Because basically, I basically did Space Invaders with a Star Wars skin on it. I really enjoyed it because I really like Star Wars. Well, I guess I'm not too hardcore of a fan, but I really do like the franchise overall. So basically, go to this little file, and in that file, it contains several well, it contains a few things. It contains an actual folder containing like the sprites and images used in the actual game, which basically I got from Google, and also like a little audio recording too. That you're gonna hear too in a bit. I hope it kind of works out. I remember this is actually the second recording I'm doing this because I had some audio issues where the actual game audio actually was far louder than my actual, I guess, narration voice. So let's see what happens. And then I do CD, well, not CD, my apologies. If I'm correct, I believe there was a time where you could do it with like Python 3 or Python something. I don't remember exactly. But basically, you just put in the actual Star Wars name if you want to do this through command prompt. So basically, you just got to know where it all is. Oop, you got to remember syntax errors. Star Wars Py. That's how I named it. And basically, it's going to load up and hey, it works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. At least like we're writing this. Yeah. Oh, I hope you guys hear the music. I'll definitely put it up if you guys can't. But essentially, this is how the game kind of works. I'll just show you how like kind of like I guess my little character just dying right here. I also made this into a very hard game. So here's like some like ramped up. And again, this took a very long time. Oh, I guess you can if I just die, just die. Let me just die. Like, pretty quick. Oh, it's a really hard game, so we'll die if I try it. And then I also got to the point. I was trying to make this game over, and it has a little reference to or did not, there was no try. Star Wars reference is loading. That was definitely one of the main things I really enjoy doing. Oops, wait, I think oops, sorry about that. So essentially, I'm just gonna have it in the background, very, very low. The actual Star Wars music. Ta-da! Again, a lot of audio problems, but basically, as you kind of saw right there, basically, I put like a little kill screen every time that I lost a life. Let me see if I can actually win this game for real. Even though I am a little, oop, never mind, I'm probably just gonna lose again. But basically, what I did right here was I basically did a little kill screen that says like do or do not, there is no try, Star Wars reference, yada yada yada. And essentially, I try to code it in where, ooh, I don't know if I can do this. Let me see. And basically, I coded it in where, every time that, oh, there we go. After you like reach like a certain amount of like kills in the actual game, you're basically stopped. That was like one of the features. But then also, the game itself also oops, that I should have not even tried even when I started. But I'm not that good of a gamer, I guess, even though I coded it. So essentially, as you can kind of see right here, it also kind of progresses speed over time, depending on like what level you're at and the amount of kills that you have in this actual game. So definitely watch out. And also you can see right here in the right hand corner, it basically just shows, let me see, how many lives you have. And at the moment I have 2. And also does this little cool animation just showing like, oh yeah, you have that many lives. Ooh, let me see if I can do this. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, man, I was so close. But also, you kind of see too. It kind of goes pretty fast, even though it couldn't even do it before. Um, let me see. Let me see if I can do this right. And also shows you the amount of score too. So I believe each of these little guys are worth. I don't remember. It's been a good while, honestly. But let me see. I'm gonna see if I can try to win this. And again, this took like a whole semester to do. Thanks again to ACM who helped me just like figure this all out. It's amazing. Yeah, and again, after like a certain amount of kills, they just kind of like stop. If you reach like a certain like threshold. Let me see at the actual like level. So again, I try to make this like extra challenging in general. So let me see. And I did something kind of fun where the last guy will go fast. Well, not too fast, but it will just move. So basically, when I do this, when I kill this guy, he's gonna be zooming, just a little bit. Yeah, okay, maybe not zooming. Maybe that was a while back when I made this code. Oh man, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then it shows you a windscreen, and it is very laggy. Level completed. Next level in 3, 2, 1 seconds, and then boom. It just repeats over and over again, and also carries your score and the amount of lives you had. So you can't really, do this infinitely per se. But yeah, that's mostly it, at least regarding the game. It also shows you like a little kill animation too, which I really did enjoy programming. Let me see if I can do this. And also you can notice the name too, Star Wars Episode 0. Yes, this happened before the prequels too. I don't know. So yeah, that definitely took a long time to actual code. I think one of the main things I really wanted to like improve upon the actual game was to just make it faster. You kind of saw that it was like really laggy. Even though I'm running on a pretty, I guess it's not the best computer, but it's like a pretty like standard computer that can like make things even fast. Even though it's like supposed to be like a pretty like again like an old school game. I know there's like a way to do it. At least at the time when I was coding this, I had no idea how to like optimize the actual like speed that the actual like game would be playing. So I definitely had fun doing this. I'll definitely see if I can try to like upload the file, so you can actually like play yourself either on maybe like on the YouTube video that you're watching right now or on the LinkedIn projects thing that I'm gonna upload to. So definitely have fun. Yeah, I can also like change the letters here, like game over, do or do not. There is no try, loading. Yeah, that just means loading, and I believe there's like yeah a time wait of like when it actually starts, or I mean like when it actually like starts the next level. But yeah, this took a bit of time, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope the audio works. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, take care. Bye.